she's right, like it or not. So enjoy the ride, take what she's got, 'cause it's a long way to go if you wanna ride with mom. Just enjoy the ride.
Hey, this is Vashti with Vashti's House. Hope you're having a great day. This is Mom Talk, running errands. Just went to the packaging store to get some more packaging supplies. Hey, I used to be a treatment facilitator at a local women's jail, and it was a trauma intervention class. And almost always one of the things that would happen when the women would come into my class, it was a very transient population, so they were kind of in and out of jail fairly frequently. A lot of times I would only see the women one time or just a few times in the class, and then she would be gone. So we didn't really know each other, but I would try to make it really warm and inviting, and I have coffee and some nice music playing, and they, when they'd come in and try to make myself look inviting and happy, and they'd come in and they'd sit down and we would start to talk, and I would ask them how they're doing, how they're feeling, and just have a very, very brief moment of getting to know each other. Typically, it was not uncommon that during this time, one of the women would have a breakdown, an emotional breakdown, and begin to cry, begin to weep. And as we kind of would allow her that space, typically it was in regards to something that they have done that they deeply regret, and often having something to do with their children. And all of the other women in the class, almost without fail, would begin to console them, and in good faith, they were meaning well, console them, letting them know it wasn't their fault, they didn't mean it, anybody would have done the same. I mean, basically trying to help that woman get away from her pain as quickly as possible. But that was actually at that point is when the real class started, because instead of working through the workbooks, then we began to practice what trauma healing really looked like. And I would let the women know that it's actually appropriate for her to mourn the things that she has done that she regrets, that is a good sign that she is still connected to her humanity, and that feeling bad for the things that we've done is a right response, a good response, a human response, a humane response. And it would be worse if she didn't feel bad. And so that it was actually a good time to just let her mourn. And even though she may have done something that we think, oh my gosh, I would never do that, the reality of it is we've all done stuff that we regret. Everybody does. And that is something that we could tell her. I can tell the women every single time. I could say, you are not alone. Every single one of us have done something that we regret. Everybody has. And we've all have the opportunity to mourn the things that we wished that we didn't do. And when you allow yourself to mourn things that you did that you regret, instead of minimizing it, blaming others, acting like you're the victim, redefining it, instead of doing all of those things and just admitting, taking responsibility, I did it, and allowing yourself to mourn that, it will let you heal from that. And more often than not, something will come up that will allow you to figure out some way to bring restitution or resolve to that situation. Maybe there's an action that you will need to take next, and that's typical. But more than that, it will actually also allow you then to become a more compassionate, empathetic person to other people, and even to yourself, when they've done things that they regret. So if you're feeling bad today about something you've done in the past, let yourself mourn it. It's really important. It means that you are, again, connected to your humanity. It's the appropriate thing to do. It's the healthy thing to do. And it will help you move forward into forgiving yourself and seeking resolution, and then also being a way more compassionate, empathetic person going forward. So, let me know if this has encouraged you at all. And I also want to remind you that you're not alone. We've all done stuff that we regret. Everybody has. And you're not the only one. So hope you're having a great day. Be encouraged and make yourself at home. Visit us at Vashti's House. We've got some new products, BashesHouse.com. Hope you're having a great day and make yourself at home.